Good evening, folks. And tonight we're going to talk about some rivalries. I understand we're not in. This is not a football. What I'm talking about is not a football thing, but we'll get into that maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But we're going to talk about rivalries between two teams of Lancaster versus Newark rivalry. It'll live on. It'll always live on. It started back in a good time when Lancaster fought some good battles with Newark. Newark pretty much played some good games, and Lancaster played some good games. Now, there are many scores between Lancaster and Newark in football. I could try to get that, but that would take me forever. I have to wait till this season is over in football to get you some scores. Now, some of these actually may seem like football scores here to start the season off, but we'll go through that. Now, let's start the season off. Now, in 1912, now to start things off, when Lancaster and Newark first met, 12-13 season, Lancaster beat Newark at home, 33-17. Then 13-14 season, Newark repaid the favor on the road. 22-21, the Lancaster hammered Newark at home 60-14. Tournament-wise, in 13-14, Lancaster kept it going with a 26-13 win. Then the 2021 season, Newark went on a big old run. 37-17. Then the second game of the 2021 season, 1920-21 season, 10-8, Newark. The Newark pretty much dominated the 1921-22 season, 22-13. The 1922 and 23 season, Newark won 27-6. In 1922 and 23 tournament, Newark won 13-5. Now, in such a great game of 22-23, Ben 23-24, Lancaster won both games, winning 25-12 and 22-2. Following year, 24-25 season, Newark beat Lancaster 12-2. Newark went on a went on a 5-game win streak, beating Lancaster 12-2, 26-17, 19-11. First the 24-25 season, a 12-2 and 26-17 win for Newark. Then 25-26 season, Newark won 19-11 and 19-13. The first ever overtime game between the two clubs came in 26-27 season. Newark won that meeting 14-12. Then the following season in 27-28, Lancaster came away with 2 wins, winning 27-15 and 31-19. The following season in 28-29 season, Newark came away with the W, winning 23-6. And then Lancaster in 29-30, Lancaster won 21-20 over Newark. Then in 30-31 season, Newark won 18-10. 31-32 season, Lancaster beat Newark 22-15. Then the 32-33 season, Newark and Lancaster split. Newark won the first match 31-21. The Lancaster won the second one 22-19. 33-34 season, Newark pretty much everything went to Newark until 38-39, so we'll show the scores here. The 33-34 season, Newark 31-24, 28-27 in favor of Newark the second time around. Then 34-35 season, 34-14. And then 25-15 in favor of of Newark. Then 35-36 season, a 31-20 win for Newark and a 35-24 win for Newark. And then the 35-36 tournament round, Newark dominated Lancaster, winning 53-18. So obviously a lot of work then. In 36-37 season, Newark ends up winning 32-17, 35-12, and then 37-38 season, Newark 42-11, and then 50-24. But then the 38-39, Lancaster finally breaks that. I forgot the 1917-18 season, excuse me. Newark wins 42-23. But then the 1938-39, Lancaster 19, Newark 18. But then Newark wins the second meeting, 33-22. But then in the 39-40 season, Lancaster wins both meetings, winning 30-29, then 35-31. Then 40-41 season, 40 all the way through 45, maybe, all went to Newark, partially. The 40-41 season went to Newark, winning 57-17 over Lancaster, then 39-16. 41-42 went to Newark, 34-22 and 34-25. Then 42-43 season, all went to Newark, 54-20 and 40-25. 43-44 season went to Newark, 57-30 and 33-27. Now the 44-45 season was split between Newark and Lancaster. First match going to Newark, winning 27, and the second one going to Lancaster, winning 38-37. Now the 45-46 season went to Newark, 42-28 and 32-27. Now the 46-47 season all went to Newark, 46-32 and 44-39. And then the 47-48 season split. First one going to Lancaster, winning 50-46. Then Newark winning the second game, 58-44. Then 48 through 49, Lancaster went on a bit of a winning streak here. 48 through 49, 49 through 50, and 50 through 51 all went to Lancaster. Lancaster won the first match, 65-29. Ooh. Then 38-35, big time W. Then in 49-50, Lancaster wins 41-38. Then 36-33. 50-51, Lancaster 41, Newark 38. Lancaster 62, Newark 44. Then in 51-52, the season went to Newark, and so did 52-53 season. Newark 71, Lancaster 40. Newark 48, Lancaster 40. Following season, the 52-53 season, both went to Newark. Both games went to Newark, 73-44 and 70-48. Now the 53-54 season, both went to Lancaster. Lancaster 63, Newark 60. Lancaster 67, Newark 65. 54-55 season went to Newark. Newark 43, Lancaster 36. Newark 75, Lancaster 48. And the 55-56 season also went to Newark. 68-49. Newark 58, Lancaster 54. Then the 56-57 season was split between Newark and Lancaster. First game went to Newark, 72-54. Then Lancaster 72, Newark 71. Ooh, close match. And then you get another good game between Lancaster and Newark. A 79-59 season between Lancaster and Newark. That season was split Now 57 and 58 season went to Newark. Newark wins 52-50, then 65-61. But then Newark wins the first match in 58-59 season, 60-53. Then Lancaster wins the second one, 54-50. Now in 59-60 season, Newark wins that match, 60-45. Now 60-61, Newark and Lancaster split. Newark wins the first one, 50-36. The second one, Lancaster wins 55-54. In 61-62 season, Lancaster wins both, winning 54-48, and then 42-40. In 62-63, Newark wins 45-30, and then Lancaster wins 53-49 as they split that year. In 63-64 season, Newark wins both, along with the 64-65 season. We'll talk about both here. Newark wins the first one. Newark wins, we'll talk about both years here. 42-36 for the 63-64 season, the first time. Second time around, the 63-64 season, 73-39. Now we go on to 64-65 season, which is all Newark. 83-52. And then 78-69. Now on to 65-66. The final four that Lancaster made. Lancaster ends up beating Newark the first time, 59-54 at home. Then they traveled to Newark and lost 69-59. And a very long losing streak for Lancaster. From 65-66 all the way till you reach 73-74. The first time. We'll talk about every game here. Now 66-67, 80-61, Newark. 76-57, Newark. 64-53, Newark. 70. That's the 66-67. What's this? 80-61 and 76-57. Now 67-68 would be 64-53 and 76-49. 68-69 is 56-44, 63-40. And 69-70 season would be 67-55 and 72-46, all in favor of Newark. Literally, all these scores I'm about ready to read you is all in favor of Newark. And then 70-71, Newark 67, Lancaster 55. Newark 74, Lancaster 56, 70-71 season, 71-72 season, Newark 72, Lancaster 49, and then Newark 70, Lancaster 61, then 72-73 season, Newark 63, Lancaster 35, then Newark 69, Lancaster 39. Now jumping on to the 74-73 season. 73-74 season, that's a split between Lancaster and Newark. Lancaster winning the first contest, winning 51-49. Then following the second game, 58-57. Now, 74-75 season all went to Newark, winning 49-38, and then Lancaster in an overtime, the second overtime match between the two, Newark wins that one, 53-50. Then Newark then Lancaster beats the Newark. Then 75-76 season all went to Lancaster, 42-41, 66-39. And then, after that, we have some entertaining scores here. We have some very entertaining scores from here on out. 76-77, Newark 84, Lancaster 45, 77-78, Newark 54, Lancaster 43, 59-43 in favor of Newark, 78-79, Newark 64, Lancaster 47, Newark 44, Lancaster 29, then 79-80 season. All in favor of Newark. Newark 65, Lancaster 48. Newark 57, Lancaster 55. And then Newark, who pretty much dominated. Then 80-81 season. Newark 80, Lancaster 69. Then Lancaster 64, Newark 56. At home as the big upset of the century after being upset by Newark. What a game that was. And then we go down the line here. Then 81-82. Newark 60, Lancaster 51. Newark 78, Lancaster 40. 82-83. Newark 62, Lancaster 53. Newark 82, Lancaster 65. Then 83-84 season, Lancaster 57, Newark 43. Lancaster 53, Newark 43. 84-85 season was split between Newark and Lancaster. Newark wins the first game, 61-59. Then Lancaster wins the second one, 52-49. And then in 85-86, was split between Lancaster and Newark. Lancaster 60, Newark 52. Then Newark 38, Lancaster 36. Then 87-86 was split. Lancaster 60, Newark 45. Newark 46, Lancaster 44. Then the 87-88 season went to Newark 59-55, 68-41. Then the 88-89, Newark 55, Lancaster 52, 82-59, Newark. Then the 89-90 season, Newark 56, Lancaster 51, Newark 66, Lancaster 62. Then the 90-91 season, Newark, the Final Four season for Lancaster, Newark 68, Lancaster 56. Newark 58, Lancaster 48. 91-92. Newark 68, Lancaster 53. Newark 83, Lancaster 59. And then in 92-93, Lancaster 62, Newark 50. Lancaster 69, Newark 47. 93-94, Lancaster 65, Newark 55. Lancaster 43, Newark 41. 94-95, Lancaster 66, Lancaster 69, Newark 66. The Lancaster wins again in 94-95, Lancaster 45, Newark 43. Then a little bit of gapage between there when nobody really played one another. In 97-98, Lancaster 60, Newark 56. Then Newark, then 97, then Newark 53, Lancaster 31. 98-99, all went to Newark, winning 48-46, then 42-40. Then 99-2000, first game, went to Newark, winning 42-40. Then 2000, that was the second overtime game. This time it went to Lancaster, winning 48-43 in overtime. Then 2000-2001, Lancaster wins 35-33. The second time, Lancaster wins that one, 64-57. And then Lancaster beats Newark in 0-2, first time in overtime. That's another overtime game, winning 63-60 in overtime. And then in 0-2, 0-3, the second game, Lancaster stomps Newark. 52-30. And then 03-04, 49-38. Lancaster. Lancaster pretty much won a lot here, but then 03-04, Lancaster beats Newark 56-52. Then 04-05, Lancaster beats Newark 75-70, 75-51. Then 42-40 in 04-05, 05-06. Would technically literally be the last time Lancaster would ever beat Newark until 21-22. 53-35 and 51-45 Lancaster. Now we get into the dark side of this, where it's literally all Newark. 06-07 season, Newark 59, Lancaster 54, 78-58 Newark. Then we have 07-08, Newark 65, Lancaster 28. Newark 59, Lancaster 36. 08-09 season, Newark 71, Lancaster 42. Newark 66, Lancaster 54. 9-10 season, Newark 54, Lancaster 35. Newark 61, Lancaster 37. The 2010-2011 season, Newark 66, Lancaster 49. Newark 60, Lancaster 30. Then 2011-2012 season, Newark 74, Lancaster 49. Newark 50, Lancaster 19. 2012-2013, Newark 48, Lancaster 39. Newark 70, Lancaster 47. 2013-2014, you have Newark 72, Lancaster 35. Newark 76, Lancaster 44. 2014-15 season, Newark 73, Lancaster 32. Newark 76, Lancaster 51. And 2015-16 season, Newark 68, Lancaster 41. And 16-17 season, Lancaster 67, Newark 67, Lancaster 49. And 17-18 season, Newark 74, Lancaster 37. And the tournament, Newark 55, Lancaster 47. In 2018-19 season, Newark 56, Lancaster 36. 2019, Newark 51, Lancaster 37. Newark in 2021 season, Newark 59, Lancaster 40. Newark 52, Lancaster 20. In 2020 and 21-22 season, Newark 51, Lancaster 29. And Lancaster finally got a W against Newark, winning 58-56. And then they fell to Newark in 2022 and 2022 and 23 season, 69-40 and 53-40. That's the series between Lancaster and Newark for now, as Lancaster trails Newark in the series by a decent margin of 58-136. I mean, that's a big margin of defeat there. If Lancaster really needs to get it together, if they really want to, they have to go on like a big run like Newark did there if they want to catch up. But they still got a long ways to go if they want to catch up with Newark. We were on a long run there for the longest time, but then we fell apart. Now, I will talk to you about another rivalry here shortly. And that will be maybe tomorrow in basketball. With that being said, I'm out of here. Love you guys. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.